Hey guys, it's Justin. I got a little bit of a shorter video for you this week, but I'm gonna try to do a couple of uploads. I just didn't. I should have done it last week. I try to do them when my wife is either at work or just somewhere else. I don't know. I get kind of weird about making videos with people like listening in or whatever. I don't know. Just one of those weird things. But yes, this is a little bit of a shorter video, but I wanted to do this because I've done it with every other Lancelot leather product, so I wanted to do it with this one too. So the other ones that I have are more made for like knives, like the Rockstead. I carry my Benchmades and the slips, and then they also have the pen loop as well. This one's a little bit different. So I had to make this one for my multi-tools, specifically my Leatherman Surge, which is in here right now. So you can see it right there. So if any of you guys have a Surge, you know how heavy these things are. I think they're about 12 ounces, somewhere in there. So yeah, about the size of a Medford. So yeah, they're pretty big and heavy, pretty thick. And you know, just, I mean, you can get a pocket clip. It just slips right into that little slot right there. But for some reason, the one that I got for the Surge, it just wasn't very tight. It would kind of like wiggle back and forth. So I don't know what was up with that. And you know, of course, with the weight of this thing, you're not really going to want to carry it in a pocket because that clip is just not, it's not wide enough to spread the weight out. That's one thing I have to give Medfords, is a lot of their clips are wide enough, especially on their bigger models, to spread the weight out and make them easier to carry. So sorry about that, it's the dryer. So yeah, I want another solution for this multi-tool in particular. And then also the dark side that I bought, which doesn't have compatibility for a clip. I know it's the longest dryer signal you've ever heard. And then, in addition to that, usability with my P4 and my Charge, and maybe my SOG Power Lock. I haven't actually tried it in this yet, so I think it'll fit though, if the Surge fits. The only thing I wonder about are the gears on it. But yeah, so I wanted to have something for all these multi-tools that went on a belt, and I wanted something that was like a pancake style with 2 loops. Because, you know, with the weight of this thing, I didn't want to have just a single clip holding it on. So yeah, I basically told him the specifications. I gave him the measurements of the Surge because it's my largest multi-tool. So I figured, you know, if I have him make one for the Surge, it'll fit the other tools, you know, snug enough. They're not going to fall out. And then I also wanted him to include the loop for the pen. And yeah, this is what came from Joe over at Lancelot. Just, you know, like the slips that he's made, really excellent quality. I had him make this one in the black leather that is the same as the one I had him make for the Nirvana with the purple threads. I'll link both the videos below for the other 2 slips. But this one I had him use the blue thread just for something different. And because the dark side is blue and black, so I thought that might look kind of cool. There's his logo there. And from my understanding, he hand makes these things. I mean, he does the sewing himself and cuts the leather and all that stuff. And does a really nice job. I mean, you can see there how straight the sewing line is. There and there. Just the edges are nicely rounded. Just everything looks really nice. And it works really well too. I've carried this, I carried it once. I carried it this past Friday on my belt with some shorts and just a t-shirt, and it was pretty well hidden under my t-shirt, to be honest. I did take the clip off of the tactile turn. It looks kind of funky without it, but that's so I can put it in, you know, however I want without it worrying about the clip interfering. It came pretty tight, so I put the Surge in and sort of expanded the leather. I forgot how much leather actually expands. So I sent Joe a message on Instagram and I'll link his Instagram below if you want to check him out. But I sent him a message. I'm like, hey, this thing's pretty tight, but it, you know, it expanded really well. Like you can see here, it fits in there nice and snug. It's not gonna fall out. And then it has this nice cutout here to push it up from the bottom so you can get it out more easily. But yeah, he did a great job, great fit, nice soft leather. And yeah, it just works really, really well. And the other reason why I highly recommend Lancelot leather is because he is very reasonable about his prices. So the other two slips that I ordered for my knives were $55, and this one was $85 for, you know, for the multi-tool. You know, it has a little bit more work to it. It's got these two holes here, and it's made for a belt. It has this cutout here as well. So, but yeah, I mean, 85 bucks, I think it's really reasonable. I've never owned a Tale of Knives, I guess Sheath, but you know, I've heard good things about them. But then on the same token, you're gonna pay $100 plus for those things. And you know, I think you can do some customization, but Joe's a great guy. So I would highly, highly suggest taking a look at his stuff. So his company is Lancelot Leather, but he sells stuff on the Everyday Carry Roundtable website, which is sort of like a collective for different guys doing different like everyday carry gear and stuff. So I'll definitely link that below. I think he has his own Instagram. I'll double check, but all that'll be linked below. So yeah, this is the my sheath for the Surge, and it's really fantastic. I'll probably use it more in the winter when I'm wearing jeans and a little bit heavier clothing. I don't know. I have this thing like if something like this gets revealed at all, I don't know. I get weird about it. It's why I don't conceal carry as much anymore. Although a gun's a little bit different than a multi-tool. So yeah, that's the Surge sheath. And again, I'm sure it'll fit my other Leathermans pretty well. And yeah, if you have any questions, drop them below or comments. And hope you guys enjoy this video. And like I said, shoot Joe a message. He's a great guy. He'll make you about whatever you want. So yeah, have a good rest of the weekend. It's Sunday night here, so not much of it left, but yeah, a little bit. And I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.